Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 8 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down to the 16. Better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Got to pick up the third and short through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Making people miss. And he's going to finally head out of bounds. But you talk about flipping the field and setting up his offense in tremendous field position. From the pistol formation. Ball handed off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Looking for the end zone, has a lane. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He has such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
Here's the handoff on first and goal. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and it's caught. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, it's tough to play defense inside the 5-yard line. They're spread all over the field. They do a good job of pressuring. More importantly, they keep the receiver short of the goal line.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. Lining up to try the extra point. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to put it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And the wideout goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. He makes the grab. He bring it down, but he makes the 3-yard line. It's a solid game.
Good job here by the quarterback putting that ball in the air where the receiver can make a play on it. And I tell you, Florida State has had some great receivers over the years, and this kid is really living up to that.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Heading left after the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Signs the quick throw. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
And the Noles getting set on first and 10. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Throwing off play action. He lets it go on the move. pulls it in. It's Durham. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Another great throw by this quarterback to be able to pick up a first down and keep this drive alive. I'll tell you, he's starting to kind of feel like he's getting into a zone. And boy, Chris, over the years, how many Florida State quarterbacks have we seen get in that zone? Guys like Chris Weinke and Jameis Winston, Charlie Ward. Man, so many good signal callers that have played at FSU.
Back to throw again. Delivers quickly to the left side. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still down by 7.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And looking to throw now on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the stop at the 34, but suddenly this offense is in scoring position now. First down. The Canes moving quickly down the field here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He'll lose a few yardage. That's going to be the final play of the first. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator and quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
So it's 3rd and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. And the single back takes the handoff. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this and picking up that first down.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. He needs something out of this possession. Last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Looking deep down the right side. He's got it inside the 10. Tackle is made at the 4. First down and goal.
You got to pick the right time to take your shots downfield, and this offense just did that. A huge gain, and now they're down in the red zone for a first down.
And the Seminoles line up with a first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Moles. A much-needed counterpunch delivered.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Now the try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Settled for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line, and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver grabs it. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They look to throw it here on second down. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on third down to get back in range. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Offense facing second and goal. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Yeah, I know it's only the first half, but let's face it, Chris. You've come this far. This is a playoff game. When you get inside a 10-yard line, you can't settle for field goals. You need touchdowns. Let's see if they're able to come up with it here.
He moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Looking to throw it on first down. Running back grabs it on the screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
They lose yards on first down, so second and long from the 16. Grab down the middle. It's Price. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. He's got a receiver wide open here. Breaks into the clear. Crosses the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Seminoles. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Empty set now, 5 wide. And the quarterback dropping back. Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the football. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down after that completion. From the shotgun, drops back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense looking to convert on third and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky fourth down decision? Quick throw over the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
A completion makes it second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Try and muscle for the first down. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, first down at the 34. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quick throw. The catch is made. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
So on second down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's got it inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. What a catch! Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Noles will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The defense showing blitz here. The back's got it. They test the middle but gets stuffed. That one goes nowhere. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. He moved the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again. We can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Now the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking for a man. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. Sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to throw again. Catch made on the out route. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
He hands it off from the gun.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle made after a big gain. Will be first and goal at the 7.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Miami.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The sure hand is Coach Price. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Picks the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
The Seminoles with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He fires downfield. And is intercepted.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get it. Critical interception here late in this game.
And the Miami offense is back on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. The offense bracing here for a heavy blitz. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the grab. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Pass caught. Second down now. And the running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll try the ground game here. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Receivers are bunched together. Looking to pass here on second down. It's an out route. The catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick catch. They move the ball across midfield and set up a fresh set of downs.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here, so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They'll hand it off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's in the clear. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine. A playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. brings the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. He's got it in the open. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. He's running out of time here. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? It's a 2-yard gain, second and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here in being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he's got it again. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. Touchdown, Canes. And the route is on.
What a long run for a touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. It's a short completion of the big tight end.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Quick throw, testing the middle. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Good job by this offensive line, and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. They're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Pass ball is incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. Any offense loves to call a play on 1st and 5 after that offsides penalty. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw yet again. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Play fake, looking to throw. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the 4th quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone. And the Knowles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Quickly brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. It's off the loss and 2nd and goal from the 11. He's looking to throw. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Grabbed by the receiver. Touchdown, Florida State. They couldn't stop him there. Offense is out there. Here comes a 2-point conversion attempt. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Ball carrier wrapped up and brought down. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Hurricanes offense retakes the field. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. The offense is set up with excellent field position. Chewing clock with the running game. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw here. Snags the quick throw. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
On third down, he drops to throw. The ball is caught. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Miami. They are pouring it on now. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Seminoles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
He moved the ball to 48 and earned a fresh set of downs.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. Breaks into the open. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And the offense will just take a knee. It went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.
Number 15, on to punt it away.
Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.